What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host, Vernon. This is the Delta Marsh. Let's fish that. Alright, ladies and gents, we have some clear blue skies today, but as is the custom here in Manitoba, it's going to be a bit of a windy day, so I hope the little microphone can handle the wind. But I made my way out here to the Delta Marshes. This is just below Lake Manitoba. Now this is a particular spot where I know they have some buffalo and some carp, so my plan for today is going to be trying getting on some carp or buffalo out there. But it is a popular fishing spot and lots of people around already catching some drum. These are freshwater drum. So I think before we get to actual carp fishing, I want to see if I can get on a few fish. So let's start some fishing and then we'll adapt as we go from there. Alright guys, we have a fish on. We're only using 10-pound test line, so I don't want to force it in. Some of the other guys around me using very heavy line. I don't have that heavy line, so just trying to gently work this fish, bring him in. Very strong fish, running all over with me. I think we actually do have a carp on, a rather sizable one. Or maybe it's a drum, don't know yet. Once we get him tired, you can see what it is. Fish is making lots of runs. It is indeed a carp. Wanted to catch some carp today. Didn't think I'll get it on a jig head with a little paddle tail. And we have the fish in the net. Thank you. Thanks. Just had another fisherman land him for me in the net. Nice big carp. Want to get a measurement on him. Carp. Quickly want to get this fish on oxygen. Quick kick. This is crazy. Hooked up again. Same little paddle tail, just casting it out there, slowly reeling it in. Now this little rod is actually meant to catch walleye. That's why I have 10-pound test on here. But today it's catching pretty much anything. And he popped off. No idea what that was. But our little barbless hook failed to keep him pinned. Let's try again. Like I said, just a little paddle tail, a little jig head. Bouncing it slowly on the bottom. And we have another fish on. This one is a bit smaller than the first one. He's loose. So a lot of the people around me are speaking some kind of language. I don't really know which one they're speaking. Got another fish on. This one feels a bit smaller. And there we are, tiny little drum. can see we got them hooked nice in the mouth. So they are actually hitting these lures. Lovely little drum. You can see our lovely little drum, quite feisty. Let's get a release on this guy. Not that big, but this is a freshwater drum. And off he goes. I think when they say it's like shooting fish in a barrel, it's like this. You just cast out slow movements and you get fish. Thank you for landing him.
You're welcome.
Do you guys keep them?
Hmm?
Do you keep the drum?
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. Right, not going to release that fish. They're keeping that one. Just change some colors. If you're not getting hits on the same color, just swap to a different color. Got some new fish on that one. Little pelican there has a drum in his mouth. Big fish for that little bird. Totally crazy. Another little drum. Not going to keep him out too long. Let's get him back. Once again, a bit bigger drum. Gonna get him in the net rather than flip him. So this little drum has a little growth on him, little tumor. Decent drum. Let's get him back to the water. It is insane to catch this many fish. This is not fishing, this is catching. And off he goes. Got another little drum, it looks like. These fish put up quite a big fight. They're powerful from being in the river, the current the whole time. Trying to shake my lure from his mouth. There we are, fish landed. A lovely blue colors on the scales at the top. Once again, not going to release him, going to donate him to someone.
Thank you.
So even though I do like releasing the fish, I have no problem helping out fellow anglers. If they need the food, I'm happy to give the fish to them. There is clearly no shortage of fish in this area. Wanted to give it a try on the bridge, see where the water runs in, whether I can get on some fish. And we got on something big. He popped off. Got a fish landed. This one is a very decent size. I want to get a weight measurement and a size on him. Alright, that's a 26 inch. That's 65 centimeters. And that's a 4.3 kilogram. That's 9.6 pounds. So, lovely freshwater drum. Nice sized one. Lovely fish. New PB for drum as well today. Let's get him back to the water. Just want to make sure this fish is okay. And off he goes. This one hit right next to the bank here. Chasing it in. No, it's fine. Thank you. Another thing. Nice decent carp landed in the net. Gonna keep him? You want to keep him?
Yeah.
Okay. Not gonna release this one. Where are you from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
For a moment there I thought I was snagged, tried to get my lure out, but no, it's actually a fish. Let's hope that he's not foul hooked or something. And indeed, was a black drum, foul hooked him. Another little guy. Another small freshwater drum. Let's get him back. And off he goes.
You professional.
Alright, another decent carp landed. Nice big fat one. Thought for a moment that one was snagged, but he did indeed have a little hook in his mouth. Now that was pretty easy to bring in that fish. That just shows you how big the other one was, taking out drag. Again, carp that grabbed right at the base of my feet.
It's not too small.
No, not too small. Decent fish. Gonna get that hook out. This one is bleeding a lot, so we're not gonna release him.
Thank you. Why so open?
Popped off. That fish completely bent out my hook. Just had a very red looking fish here in the water, and it's a drum that's red. If you know why the fish turn red, please go down in the comments and tell me. Alright, ladies and gents, I wanted to catch some carp out there today, and we succeeded with that. Now, I think I'm going to end this video here because I still want to try and use actual carp baits to see what I can get out there. This kind of feels like cheating to me, catching carp on swim baits. And I have to be honest, quite a lot of fish out there, quite a lot of fish being caught. If you ever want to catch any drum or carp and you're able to get out here, then this is a pretty good spot to do so. Now there is a little barrier trying to keep fish from going up into the marshes, and I think maybe I want to go try fish in the marshes, but if you're fishing down towards Lake Manitoba, and this particular spillway area, there's quite a lot of fish. Now be sure that you are kitted out, having a net, having the right gear to try and catch these fish. But all in all, pretty good day, lots of fun out there, lots of catches, and even getting 2 new PBs. Good day of fishing. So please do give me a little thumbs up for catching all of the fish out there. Feel free to ask any questions down below in the comments. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button, joining my community. Alright guys, but thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you next time.